to see if they've hit the jackpot again with Jimmy Rogers. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Utah's offense will get first crack at it today. And out to lead this offense is Devin Dampier. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Immediately fires to the middle. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 project, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, and these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Here's a gift to Parker.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. Inside the and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Cyclone.
Oof, and after that pick, Saints, not to start this quarterback one, and you're going to have to be really good about short-term memory, just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You got to keep going.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Running inside. It's Bray.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
To the air. It's Dampier.
Dampier.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already. This game, he's got to do a much better job with this decision.
That guy.
Yeah, or either one of those drags. Or hold it for a second, hit that dig. If you time that right,
Yeah.
float it over the linebacker.
Well, if I hit it right there, and then it's just drive through it.
How long?
5 minutes.
He'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got the back in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll knock him down.
What?
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the
And down he goes, a sack on 4th
Yeah, but she only
down,
gets so
and the
many
defense gets the football back.
Yeah, I like the. I'll go with
Catch in the middle, it's Andrews. He's
I like the
brought
cover
down
for him.
quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Most
Love the
people
play call on the
are
RPO. That
thinking
time the
about
defender bites
all
on the
out
run
for
fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind.
Oh,
Nice job.
and then
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
out of that cover one, I do a lot of
Handoff for Parker.
adjust coverage.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. They need a few more chain links
I
to
come
move
out
this
and
down.
hang somebody in the middle.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early.
Depending on the
There are a
formation,
lot of coaches that
I'm
want
telling to one side and I'm
throw the ball to set up the run instead.
it takes a lot,
Is the focal
but
point. This offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
when you
Putting
get your
together a
hand,
real
you get used to
scoring thread here
setting
as they
it
pick
up.
up the first down at the 36. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
And I should have
No
stopped
panic
rolling.
and hesitation
Said,
by the defense on
block
that
it.
play. First off, nice job
Yeah.
getting some pressure, flushing the quarterback out to his left, and even a better job in the back end covering after that scramble play.
little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Because I put the play too close.
Yeah.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. Might be changing the route. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
Not much of a decision to make there. The defense will move them back. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when a QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Escapes the pressure to his right. Unleashes one. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Utes will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's stopped, not much on the return at all. Tight end. The give to the left. Oh, what a move. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Cyclones have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Some misdirection with the counter. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hayes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try to find room outside on the jet sweep. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Rayner. That's caught, it's Boyd. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. First down, just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
The Cyclones will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. With the run on 1st and goal. Dragged down after working his way, and those feet were pitter-pattering as he picked up 6.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they add 6 more to go with that trip to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Do you want me to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. You better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together. And right now, you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Makes the grab. Gets away from one, he's got space. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a 3rd down situation, and they still can't execute. So slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They go right back to him, fighting off the defender. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Here's a gift to Parker.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Hand off, Parker running left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down, Parker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. They'll go with Parker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. So once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now. Early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking yesterday.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. But guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. On 4th down, looking to pass. Steps away to find some room. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
What a great job by this defense. You get a 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
Handoff to the single running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. Touchdown, Cyclones! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this crowd jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to plow on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And you know they're going to go for it again on 4th down. At least you think they are, because early in this game, we've already seen them try.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Quarterback making adjustments. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that on that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air, it's Rayner. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Timeout call by Iowa State. That'll be their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw on 3rd. Under fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Throwing right. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Utes will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Miller. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Caught up with the Cyclones head coach coming out of the locker room. He spoke to his team in the locker room at halftime about how well they started that first half, but it's not good enough. They are off to a good start in the Big 12 play, conference opener. He said, I know our opponents are going to pour on the gas and be even better in the third. We have to match that energy here at kickoff.
Thanks, Holly. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach changes now on 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah.
And it's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. On the option. The keeper on the option. Running into the open space. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. The Utes want to move quickly.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one.
Makes a grab and room to run. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Good release by the QB. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Dampier. Makes the grab, it's Parker. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
3rd and long. No secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's going to fire deep. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And see, I have no problem being aggressive here in midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. Get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive.
There's some room.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for a man. It's Rayner. Got his man on the right. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the run, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They'll try to get it through the air. Floating away. Just a short pass to the tight end. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. Tight end now in motion. They'll go with Parker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space in the passing game.
Maybe a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, and a nice big pickup on the ground. Palmer, you could have used some of this earlier in the game. Are you calling runs at this point?
No, I'd be a little bit more aggressive, I think, throwing it. I think part of it right now is because the defense, they've got the lead big. They're just playing a little bit more zone, a little bit more prevent. They're fine letting this offense just chip down the field, but they're wasting time off the clock.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
He'll pull it down and run. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Right into the fray, and his first pass is incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there's definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Kick is in the air. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking down the left side. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. The defense has been ready for the deep shots. They're ready yet again here late in the game. Nice job forcing that incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. Might have a chance. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but he didn't give up that big explosive play. Now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Quarterback running on the draw. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Dampier. He'll try to do it himself. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Utes line it up with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to bowl his way in. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. They got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But I'll tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Here's a little room there. Runs through a tackle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the ground game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.